All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday night lifestyle abundance event. My name's Jackie, for those of you that don't know me. I'll tell you a little bit about myself first. I am an electrician and I work part-time from home in this amazing business that all of you are here or watching a recording. You're either with us live or watching a recording to learn a little bit more about what we're up to. I'm super passionate about this opportunity. For me, when the products themselves came into my life, I was in a place where I was definitely struggling for energy. I was just not feeling myself. I'm a group fitness instructor and I have been doing that for 8 or 10 years now. And I always bounced out of bed for my workouts in the morning, but found over the last few years that started to decrease and I just wasn't feeling like myself. So when I heard about these amazing products that a friend had awesome results with her energy, her skin cleared up, all sorts of things, I went, yeah, I want some of that. I was a little bit skeptical to start with though, because I don't believe that we should need to supplement our diet too much from food. You know, food has everything that we need. So I went in and went, yes, I'm interested, but give me all the information that you have. So I'm going to relay some of that information to you guys tonight and educate you to the point that you can make your own educated decision as to whether this will, be the right fit for you. So the product that we're chatting about tonight is called Juice Plus. If you haven't seen it before, our main, flagstone product is our premium capsule. So we've got vegetables, berries, and fruit in a capsule. That's literally all that it is. And that's the first question that I had was that can't be all it is. There's got to be something else in there. But all of our products are pure fruit, veg, berries that have been farmed specifically for Juice Plus, mostly in North America. They are chilled, picked to their peak of ripeness, chilled, juiced and pulped, so that all of the nutrients, enzymes, the phytochemicals are still living, still intact. They take out most of the water or all of the water in a really low temperature process. So what we're left with is a powder that's full of all the really good stuff that our bodies need to thrive. So that made sense to me. Why they're in a capsule is because, as we know, if you leave a cut apple on a bench or even an apple on the bench in, I think, 3 days in far north Queensland, it wouldn't be in a very good state by the end of that. Oxygen obviously oxidizes fruit and vegetables. That's the process of those enzymes dying. And, the good stuff that fuels our body is no longer intact. So that's why they're in a capsule. The oxygen doesn't affect them. So you've got your supply here that's going to give you the nutrients and all the good stuff of 27 different fruits, vegetables, berries every single day. Now that blew my mind because I don't know about you guys, but I definitely find it hard to get a variety of fruit and veg every day, let alone to eat enough serves. I think the Australian government tells us to have 2 serves of fruit, 5 serves of veg. Give me a hands up if you did it today. Do you know what? I didn't. Without my Juice Plus, I didn't get my 5 serves of veg. Definitely always get my 2 fruit because I'm a bit of a fruit bat. But getting this kind of variety made a complete sense to me. So I think of it like, and a lot of people ask, is it like a multivitamin? Is it just the same as a multivitamin? But multivitamins that you buy off the shelf or from, a chemist or something are mostly synthetic. They're from the earth, as in rocks, oils, things like that, not from a food source. So our bodies don't necessarily recognize those ingredients, don't absorb them. And hence, a lot of people would have experienced a disco beat, right? If you go to the toilet after you've had your multivitamin in the morning, it can be bright yellow. And that's all of those nutrients just going straight through your body because the body's going, this is not natural. I don't want this inside me. All of this is absorbed by your body into the blood within, I think it's 8 minutes. And that's research. This is the world's most researched nutraceutical product that we're talking about here. So all of that good stuff is still intact, tested 4 times before you even get the product, to make sure the enzymes are still living, to make sure there's no chemicals, herbicides, pesticides present. And they're tested then to show us that we have amazing results in the body. So improved immune system, reduced inflammation in the body. The list goes on, improvements in skin, teeth and gum health. There's more. So that's kind of the first product. Going back to the difference with a multivitamin, I liken it to an apple versus a multivitamin. You might get 20 or 30 different nutrients and vitamins in a store-bought multivitamin, but an apple itself, a humble apple, has like 400 key nutrients and about 10,000 phytochemicals in it. So we're getting all the good stuff out of that apple, reducing it down so that you get this amazing array of stuff that really works together, as opposed to just the single individual portions of the vitamins and things like that. So that's the first or the main product that we have. Product definitely can help with high blood pressure, Donna, for sure. We can send you some information around that. The second product that we have for people that don't like to take capsules, or for the families, because Juice Plus, our mission is to create healthier families, healthier homes. We have our fruit and vegetable chews. So these are the same ingredients, the same idea, put into a chewable form. Like I said, for those that don't want to swallow capsules, you can actually get them free for the children in your family. So for anyone that orders the capsules, you can get free product for any child between the ages of 4 to 18 for up to 4 years. Now that is part of a children's health study. I think there's probably over 2 million children on the study now, and we're seeing that their immune system is improving as well, hence less over-the-counter medications, less missed days of school, their behaviour's improving, they're craving a whole lot more fruit and veg. I know a good friend of mine, her son, when they go grocery shopping, I don't have kids, but you normally give the kids something to eat in the trolley so that they are quiet for a couple of minutes at least. And he chooses a cucumber every time they go shopping now. He wants to eat a cucumber. I'm like, that kid is awesome. That's just the power of Juice Plus. And the same thing happens for adults. When you start to flood your body with that level of nutrition every day, that's what it will start to crave, because really we can only crave what we get. It made most sense to me when I thought about that. In the flip side, when I eat really poorly, that's what I crave. I crave more chips. I crave more salty, deep fried foods, things like that. So it works in reverse too. The second product that we have, so that's kind of, I consider it like the oil for your car, the micronutrition in the capsules and the chews. Then the fuel, the macronutrition, comes from our Juice Plus Complete powders. So we've got Dutch chocolate, French vanilla. In these powders are plant-based proteins. Now, plant-based being a whole lot kinder to your digestive system, generally a lot tastier too, I find. The flavouring is completely natural, so you've got cacao and you've got vanilla pods. And the other ingredients in them are things like pumpkin powder, organic amaranth, we've got pomegranate powder, spirulina powder, mushroom powder, because mushroom powder, or mushrooms, are the only food source that we can get that contains vitamin D, as opposed to getting it from the sun. So all of the ingredients in our products are completely, they make sense. They're there for a reason and not just thrown in to fill up and mix in the gap. And the idea of these products is to bridge the gap between what you do get every day in your diet and really what we should be getting. It's not easy. People are often time poor. I definitely don't have time to juice every single day, let alone clean up the mess that comes with juicing. So I'm getting all the amazing benefits of that just by taking my capsules in the morning. Now, like I said, flowing on from how people tend to start to crave healthier foods, then we've created amazing programs that can let you, allow you and encourage you to take your life and your health to the next level. So if you wanted to create that healthy family, start to change some recipes that you're cooking, things like that, we have probably hundreds, I've never counted, but probably hundreds of recipes, an amazing transformation guide, gratitude journals, exercise guides, you name it, everything that you need to take your health and your well-being to that next level. So I'm super passionate about this, having been through my own health challenges in the past. This has helped me with an eating disorder and with a skin condition that for 18 months I was at, it's called heat urticaria. I was always itchy and red like a heat rash basically. And I went to specialists. He told me just to double dose on antihistamines every day to deal with the itch. And hopefully every 7 years, your body does a cycle and replaces all of the cells. So our blood cells get replaced every 120 days. Every 7 years, every single cell gets replenished. So hopefully in 7 years, you'll be right. Thank you. There's your $400 for my specialist appointment, and you're telling me to take drugs for the next 7 years. And I didn't really think when I started Juice Plus, like I said, I started for the energy. I didn't even think of it helping that, but I just noticed that I didn't need my antihistamines anymore. And it's been over 12 months now, I haven't had a drama. So to me, that spoke measures. If that's what it can do for my skin, the biggest organ in my body, I can only imagine what it's doing for the rest of my body. So I really want to bring these products to life though. A beautiful friend of mine, Kira, is on the line, and she's been on the products a bit over a month now. Kira, is that right?
Yep, that's right, Jackie.
Awesome. And tell us what you've noticed in that time.
So in the month, the biggest thing for me that I've noticed is I used to suffer from daily headaches, and I have not had one headache or had to take any kind of pain medication in the entire time frame that I've been taking the capsules. So, that's a huge thing for me. The typical better skin, more energy, nice hair and nails. That's been an added bonus. Those are the immediate benefits that I've been receiving from the capsules. I've also started doing an 8-week challenge. So I started that on Monday, and I've also quit smoking. I'm up to my 4th week on Friday. So making some better decisions for myself.
Ooh, that is awesome. Well done.
Thank you.
Such an epic flow-on effect. Thank you so much for sharing. And I've got another girl on the line, Alicia, who is keen to share how the products have helped her son mainly when we were talking about the Children's Health Study. Not just free products, but, obviously the benefits that they're getting. If you're free, Alicia, can you take yourself off mute and share with us?
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Yes, I just want to quickly let you all know, like my son's got a bowed eardrum. So in really large tonsils, huge adenoids. So he's more susceptible to colds and stuff like that. And like being at kindy, it's flying around everywhere. Being this time of the year, there is so many snotty kids there. And I have noticed such a huge difference with how often he used to get ear infections and colds. Like even my daughter, Isabella, she's only ever missed 1 day of school, and that was just like tummy bug, we think, from a juice treat. So I just really want to say, get it like across there. The kids have their chews, they have their shakes, and occasionally I would crack in the capsules, and I've just noticed a huge improvement with their immunity. So if there's anybody who needs help with trying to get their kids feeling 100%, it's a great way to do it.
That's awesome. Thank you, Alicia. Now, I don't have kids, but I can imagine that when they're feeling better, they're healthier, they're behaving a little bit better, life's just going to be so much easier, right?
And their behaviours too. If they're eating better, they're feeling better, they're acting better. So, yeah.
You know what? I think the same probably goes for us. We just don't like going up to it. Awesome. Thank you, Alicia. So a few of us are here tonight. I know a few of you have been invited on to celebrate the launch of Ruby's business. We're super excited for you, Ruby. So if you don't mind coming off mute, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. I guess first, how long have you been on the product, and what made sense to you about this product and programs?
Am I off mute?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I didn't get it working at the start. So I've been on it, I think, for about a month, almost coming up to a month. And just kind of got into it because it supported like what I believe to be all natural, all whole foods. I didn't want to put anything in my body that I wasn't I was unsure about what it was, and obviously it's very plain and clear what it is, and so that supported what I thought. So and the amount of energy that I've just had from taking the capsules every day is insane. Like it just, like, I'm working quite a bit. I do a lot of I have a couple of jobs. I'm babysitting and I study full time, and it's just incredible, like just the results about energy, and that's the main thing. But obviously on top of that, better sleep, and like my skin's a little bad at the moment, but I think I'm just going through a detox phase. So, but generally, it's been amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. So good. And it's, for me, it's really powerful that when we find that level of energy, and like you said, your skin's now detoxing, clearing up, it just blows my mind, and it's really important our health is really important to me, all of that, I guess not superficial, but the hair, the nails, the face, the skin is great, the energy is great, but the fact that we actually are, quite potentially going to live longer, healthier, happier lives because of one change is just mind-blowing. So I know you've decided to join us on the mission and inspire others in their healthy living journey.
Yeah.
What made sense to you with the business? Why were you so keen to jump straight in?
Because it does let me explore and share my passion for health and fitness. I'm currently studying to do clinical sports science and exercise, and it just lets me share it in a more, I guess, kind of personal way with people and kind of walk with them in their journey. Because balance is my favorite word, just because finding balance can be really difficult. And I think it just kind of helps people get on board with that and be able to explore different things within, a healthy kind of way, which I think is really important. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. I love it. Awesome. I'm excited for you and excited for what the future holds. That feeling of walking that journey with people and being able to share their successes and their big milestones is really awesome. So welcome aboard. So we're going to kind of segue now into the business. For me, the product came into my life, completely changed my health. Within that first week, when my heat urticaria started to clear up and my energy increased, I went, yes, I need to share this with people. I was sharing it anyway. It's no different to, if we see a great movie, I say this every week, if you haven't seen Baywatch yet with Zac Efron and The Rock, you have to go see that. And no one's paying me to say that, right? But I'm doing the exact same thing with these amazing products that I love, telling my friends and family about it. And I went, yeah, I could get paid for this. That's pretty cool if the company drops the money into my bank account. So I joined the business, finished my electrical apprenticeship literally Tuesday last week, and I struggled through it was 4.5 years. I'm going to say I struggled through the last 4 years. I knew from pretty early on that that's not what I wanted to do with my life, but I became one of those statistics that just went, I just have to pick a job and stick with it. And my family was saying the same thing, Jackie, just pick something and stick with it. But I never really felt comfortable with that idea that you should just work a job to pay the bills and then that's life. I was like, there's got to be something that I enjoy that can pay me really well. So I jumped on board with this. 12 months later, I bought myself a new car. I'm finishing work in a week and a half. My partner and I are traveling down the coast of Australia, across the bottom to move to Western Australia. He's got work over there. I don't, and I'm totally okay with that. I can work from home now. And when you work out the 60 hours a week that I've been putting into my electrical trade versus the 10 or 15 that I've been putting into this, the hourly rate is insane. I'm really excited to take this next level and continue to share the mission. So we're going to segue now and chat. I guess there's definitely lots of questions when people hear about a business like this. It's not traditional. So I'm going to hand over to Jess, if you are with us, Jess. There you are. And if you can chat to us about probably some of the questions that you had when you first looked into the business.
All right. Some of the questions I had when I was first looking in, I guess I started out a lot like all of us probably did, which was exceptionally skeptical. I did so much research before going in. I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? But the main questions I had coming from an academic background was, what research has gone into this? And I was so thrilled to see how many, academic studies were already done and out there. And I even searched my uni-based website to find academic articles through there, and they were there. And that was amazing, having like clinical journals and stuff on this product that have been around, not only new ones, but ones back from ages ago, which was incredible as well. One of the questions that I have, would I have to know heaps of people and be an extremely extroverted person? That scared me big time. And the answer was no, not at all. I had 300 friends on Facebook. I'm extremely shy, and I've still managed to start making my way in this business. So that has been something I think a lot of people go in with, is this anxiety of, oh, I have to be a really good people person. And it's more, you just have to be driven and you have to be passionate and work your butt off, rather than be the most talkative, popular, easy to get along with person in the world. What other questions did I have when I started? Probably how I could make this work for my own lifestyle. And the best part probably about being in this business, it works for anyone's lifestyle. You can fit it in 5 minutes a day. You could fit it in working full time if you wanted to. It depends on your own time. And that's an opportunity that no one gets. You can go on a holiday and not have to stress about work. One of my favorite things is I lost my job in hospitality when I just started picking up this business, which made me really, really driven. And about a week later, I really badly sprained my ankle. And I was like, if I was still working in hospitality now, I would have no income for the next month while it heals. Not an issue, because I can sit in bed, heal my ankle, and be passionate about what we do. And it was amazing. So sick days aren't an issue anymore. And it's just taken a lot of stress off of all of that. As well as being a student, you can multitask. So I can be like, oh yeah, I'm writing an essay. Oh yeah, I'm talking to some people. It's an opportunity that I didn't think would exist for someone in my situation. And it's been surreal. The outcome has been way more than I could have imagined. Like, I'm heading over to the Gold Coast for 90-day game plan and everything. And I never expected to travel for work. I never expected to go out and network with people. And here I am, quiet little me, talking to all you guys right now and loving every second of it. So
that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Jess. So true. And it totally does fits into your lifestyle. Like I said, I've been working big hours and I've grown this to be a really nice, comfortable income, not to mention the personal development that happens along the way. So I just want to touch on, I know something that comes up quite a lot for people is this a pyramid scheme? Now, those were before my time. So I was like, what's a pyramid scheme? But if we take a look at traditional business, this made complete sense to me. Like the business that I'm currently working in now is pretty much a pyramid, right? You've got your CEO at the top, you've got kind of your management, your middle management, your supervisors, and then your little apprentices down the bottom doing all the mopping and the sweeping and, you know, all the fun stuff. And really for me to grow, like obviously I entered into an apprenticeship to grow that one level up and get to a tradesman wage. For me to grow to be a supervisor, I'm, you know, working against really all of my colleagues to work on that one position. And the chances of me becoming a CEO are slim to none. Not to mention generally the stress increases massively. The pay increases a little bit, but not enough to counteract the stress and the time that you have to put into a business like that. So I don't want to be a CEO in that traditional business. But if we take a look at this business, it's literally the reverse of that. So we all join the business as what we call a virtual franchisee. You don't need to have any skills. If you do have the skills, we all start at the same place. We all enter into this business just sharing a product with people that we love and that we want to have the same results that we have. Like any good business model, there are levels. There's places that we can grow, but it's limitless. One of the peak positions is called NMD, and you can really only get there by helping people grow through the levels of the business themselves. So, you know, if you're someone that wants to make a bit of extra spending money and you want to grow to this level, that's great. We're there to help you do that. If you're someone that wants to pay off your mortgage and you're going for the next level, let's do it. Someone like me, and I'm like, I never want to work again. Let's take this right to the top. Then we're going all the way there. And I have more support in this business than I have ever had in any other business. It's just mind blowing. So I'm going to move over to chat to you guys about the fun part of those levels. We have got Jade to share with us about the fun bit. Jade, money.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Sorry,
I'm going to talk about the money side. So we get paid 3 different ways. First being retail, and this is what we get for sharing the products with people, so the retail profit. Then commissions, and those we get from helping people. So we get these from our team, our team's sales, and yeah, just for helping people pretty much. And that's the beach money we call the money you make while you sleep. Then thirdly, my favorite is bonuses. And these are for hitting those certain levels within a certain amount of time. So we get a little bonus. So I don't know about you, but I've never had a bonus in any job that I've ever had, except for this one. So that was really exciting for me. The levels that we get bonuses at, first would be SDVF, and that is a $400 bonus. I don't know if you can see my whiteboard. Is it backwards? And next, do we have anyone sharing for SDVF? Is it Jess? Yeah. Did you want to come on, Jess?
Hey, SDVF. Hello. Yes.
Hey.
Coolies. Sorry, technical goodness. Oh, I made it large. Cool. Sorry, SDVF. So yeah, I just got that at the end of month. So that was pretty exciting moment for me. So pretty much that was getting up to 4,000 points, which was totally not that hard, to be honest. When I started to really put in the effort, it really showed that you can get it. It was funny because it was in the last few days where I was going for it. And I'm like, I really want to get it by the end of the month. I was like, I'm going to get it by the end of the month. I started to put all that work in. Like, I thought I was doing, you know, a normal amount of work. And then I realized, nah, I can do more than this. And once I really put that effort in, it wasn't too hard to reach, and it was great. And now I get a lovely $400 bonus, and I'm going to get my nails done for the first time in 6 years. So I'm very excited.
That's awesome. I totally relate with the nails thing.
Oh, yes.
Such a good feeling. Okay, and next we have SC, and that is a $600 bonus. Then we have SSC, which is a $1,200 bonus. And Jackie, are you sharing for SSC?
Yeah, I pretty much shared my story with you guys before.
Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, like I said, it really just fits into any lifestyle that you have. It can be totally part-time hours, and I love that you don't have to do that, leave one job to try and build a business. You can build a business while you maintain that job, and then just make the smooth transition into the freedom lifestyle, working from home whenever you're ready, whenever you're comfortable. So yeah, love it.
Awesome. Then next we have QNMD, which is a $1,500 bonus. And my beautiful upline Shannon is a QNMD, and I think she'll be sharing.
Thanks, Jade. Yeah, I reached QNMD in May, so that was like 3 months ago. It's been an absolute amazing journey. I'm so blessed to have everyone on this team, and also my sideline buddies. That's what I love about this business. We all help each other rise and, you know, get to where we want to be and all that kind of thing. And yeah, so I was introduced to the business about 18 months ago by my brother, as he knew I was looking for a better way, a way to work from home around my boys. I honestly just wish that this opportunity had come to me like 10 years ago, because it has literally changed my life. I don't have to put my children, well, my 3-year-old, into daycare. I'm able to stay at home, not miss out on any of his milestones. I'm also, you know, able to play with him and do this from home around everyday life. And if you get the opportunity, I would challenge you to jump on it, as it has changed my life.
Awesome. And lastly, we have NMD, which is a $3,000 bonus. And I also forgot to mention that with these first 4, we actually share that bonus. We'll not share. Our uplines get the same amount. So if you are already in the business, you'll know that when your teamies hit these milestones as well, you also get that bonus. So it's good for everyone.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jade.
Okay.
Look, if you guys have any questions, feel free to hang around, ask some questions in the chat. I would just encourage you to get those questions answered in one way or another. Reach out to the person that invited you to this event, or, you know, that sent you the recording. If you have a little bit of curiosity, please feed it, get your questions answered. I am so glad that I did. You know, my goals have totally grown and changed in the time that I've been in this business. And not to mention the person that I am, like Jess said, I never would have felt comfortable sitting here, you know, chatting to a whole bunch of faces on my phone screen on a Wednesday night. But I just love what I'm doing. And when you're so passionate and when you have so much belief and hope for an amazing future, it just completely changes every aspect of your life. So thank you all for jumping on. Please just consider what if this is the thing that completely changes the game for you and gives you all that time and financial freedom that you're chasing. Thanks, guys.